Oh, hey, doggo. Why do you want my love right when I'm about to start recording? Ah. Okay, you wanna come up here? You wanna come up here? You wanna come up here? Okay. Come on. What are you doing? Oh no, you're gonna make Ozzy come over here. Mwah. Okay. You gonna lay down there? Oh, here comes Ozzy. Ozzy, come on. You gonna lay over here? You gonna lay over there? Okay, come on, get up. Get up. Get up. Okay. Okay, we got the boys here. Jeez. Okay. No, you can't have the microphone. Go back to your side. Why do you have to be over there? You're right in Ozzy's space. There you go. Sit. Good boy. You good? Okay, come on, chill, bro. Chill. Come on. You're being good, really good before. There you go. There we go. Hey guys, it's Isaiah, and this is going to be my recap of 2019. So yeah, 2019 has definitely been, I would say, a year of realization, growth, and still making a ton of mistakes. So like, I feel like coming out of college last year in December and then going straight into this year was definitely the year that I started realizing a little bit more about how the world works, and also kind of having regrets about how I didn't really handle school the best in the past. I feel like I could have done better in school too. I feel like I could have also done more internships, when I was in school, and now I'm kind of seeing the impact of that. It's definitely been kind of like a learning experience to kind of be like, okay, I could have set myself up better for this. I could have set myself up better for my career. I didn't. Now I got to kind of deal with that. Don't get me wrong though, like, I know it's still amazing to have a degree. It's like 10% of everybody has a degree or something. Don't quote me on that. There was like some post I read though that like you're part of a really small number of people that have degrees, and I'm extremely blessed to have the opportunity to go to GCU and get that. But I just feel like I could have used it better to my, to a higher ability. But so yeah, it's been a little bit of a realization of kind of like, could I have done this better? Could I have done better with this? Making a lot of personal mistakes too that have kind of dug me in other holes. Don't want to go into much detail with those, maybe at some other time. But just kind of been kind of, how do I put this? Honestly, I've been a little bit depressed this year, and I know people think that, you can't, like, some people have this stigma, you can't be depressed when you have a lot going for you. You can't be depressed when you have a lot of stuff. You can't be depressed when you're blessed. It's like, that's not true though. You can still have things and be depressed. You can still have things and kind of be like, what's going on? And that's kind of been me this year, was me trying to find my purpose now, realizing that now I got to start making a life for myself, also dealing with some personal things too. Some things happened this year that put some strains in some of my relationships, friends, family, and so forth. It's just been a year of kind of dealing with more adult things, and I cannot say that I'm finished in this year as an adult, because I still have a lot to do before I can really call myself that. A lot of areas to grow. And I know that, and I know I've made many mistakes this year too, and I know I haven't been trying my best in certain areas, and I know that I have been falling short, but you can always improve. This year too, we actually lost my grandma, Grandma Christy, which I'm going to be putting the video at the end of this video for you guys to look and see what I made for her memorial. We went out to California actually, and got to see her and stuff like weeks before she actually passed, and it was nice to actually talk to her and actually get to experience her before she passed. It was related to cancer and other health issues, but she's up in heaven now, and gosh, got emotional this other day. My grandpa posted a picture online of him ringing the cancer-free bell at the cancer center that she was going to, because now she's cancer-free in heaven. And yeah, it's been rough. There's been that, and then some other family things going on too, in the sense of like, just how can I say it besides life? I know it's such a simple thing to say, but that is life. You know, life's not beautiful, perfect. It's not amazing all the time. You know, sometimes you really have to go through some hardships. And I know there's people that probably have gone through way worse this year. I don't want this coming off as like poor you, or me being like, my life's so bad. And I'm not trying to say that here. What I'm just trying to say is that this is what I'm going through. This is what I've been through, and this is how I'm taking it. And I don't mean to offend anybody if, you know, you guys are like, oh, I've been through so much more this year. I honestly, I believe that. I believe other people have been through worse. It's just that I've been taking kind of the things that have happened this year really hard, and it's definitely had an effect on me creating. This year, I've definitely been the most depressed I've been, because I'm just like, how the heck am I going to be able to get to a point in a career where I can eventually provide for a family and eventually be on my own, and just in general on my own first. And then it's like, I want to travel too, I want to see the world, I want to do so much more than I can do right now. And it's like, how am I ever going to get to that? And I know the answer is Jesus. I know the answer is God. And if you guys don't know this, I am Christian. And some people might laugh at that if they don't understand the faith. And I understand how it can look when people don't understand kind of how faith works or aren't Christian. It's like, oh, that's not just gonna magically fix things. And you're right. I have to also step up my game too. I have to step up my game in how I push myself. I have to start finding something to work towards, because this year has been a lot of me not knowing what I want to work towards. And I have to find that purpose for myself in 2020, and I have to start fighting for something, and I haven't really been doing that this year. I know there's many areas I could have been better with financially, and just in general, just being a better person. I feel like me growing up recently has kind of made me a little more rock-hearted a little bit. Like, I'm not as soft as I used to be, which, you know, you shouldn't be too soft. I used to get super offended when I was younger. Like I used to not be able to take a joke, but I've gotten better about that. But like, I feel like I've still kind of hardened my heart a little bit to situations, because of, you know, I'm doing my own thing. I'm doing my own world right now, my own life. And I can't worry about everything else right now. But that's not what God says. You know, God says to still make time for others, you know, to still put others before yourself, you know, to still be loving, to still be caring, even when things are going bad. And I struggle with that sometimes, you know, when things aren't going good, I get tempted just to close myself off. And I know I need to work on that as I go into the new year. Sorry if to make this video more personal. It's just that that's kind of how my year's been. Like, I wish I could come in here and just be like, oh yeah, look all the great things I did. But honestly, there was a lot of behind the scenes things that just honestly stressed me out so much, and you know, just made me really sad. You know, when you lose family members, it's not fun. And yeah, it's just like, you got to keep rolling with the punches, I guess. You know, you got to keep like taking it. But I know I've also haven't been the best at also going back to my faith too. And again, I'm sorry if you're not Christian, and you know, so that won't really mean anything. But for me, that's kind of the area I want to focus on this next year, because I've seen people come out of tougher situations when they got their faith life on board, and people have been saying to me that I need to do that, and I believe them. I believe that I need to start taking my faith more seriously, and who knows, maybe my life will turn around. Maybe it will just make it easier for me to deal with what's going on. Because again, I'm not like, I'm not in the worst circumstances ever. And again, I can't tell you guys most of what's been going on, because just privacy reasons and being considerate. But like, yes, like I still have a place to live. My family's letting me live here. Like I'm immensely blessed. It's just, I guess it's just the aspect of me growing up and not knowing how life's gonna be in the next 10 years, especially when we're hitting this decade right now. And I'm like, I don't even know where I'm gonna be the next decade. It's like, I guess it's kind of that stress, and then everything else kind of coming together that's kind of making me really unsure. And then also not having a firm foundation in my faith is also making me a little bit shaken, and I need to get back on top of that. I need to do something about that. 2019 is almost over, and I have no idea what 2020 is going to hold. All I know is that I need to get back to God. I need to push myself more creatively to do more. and I need to be a better person because there's been some areas where I know I could work on it. And maybe that's going to come with me opening my heart back up to God more, you know, like being more involved with the Bible and stuff. But I don't know. This year is going to be definitely a interesting one because whether I like it or not, life goes on, things are going to change. Isn't that right, dogs? These guys have no cares in the world. Jealous. I'm jealous. Sorry to do such a long video of me just talking, but I hope you guys could get something out of this in a sense of kind of what's going on. And I guess I'll see you guys whenever my next video is. I'm not sure if my next video is going to be in the new year or before the new year. It's the 30th, right? Today, I think. Excuse me. Yeah, it's the 30th right now. So, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys whenever the next video is. See you guys later.